Welcome to a review of the EcoWit Wi-Fi weather station, model number GW1002. Now, this has been kindly provided for us to review for you. As you know, outbuilding security really important, and what better than being able to monitor the weather conditions both in and outside your pub shed, your home bar, your outbuilding. And so that's what we're looking at today. Let's unpack this box and see what's inside. So what can this weather station actually record? Well, firstly, we've got the wireless anemometer. So that is basically able to record the wind speed and direction with the rotating cups on top and the direction vane underneath. You have the self-emptying rain collector, which is this one here. So clearly that's going to measure the rainfall amounts. And we have the temperature and humidity sensor, which is combined into one unit. And then we have the USB gateway here, and that's the bit which pushes all the data up to the app and onto the internet as well. Now, the actual USB gateway also features an indoor temperature and humidity and air pressure sensor as well. So you can collect all that data from inside your outbuilding, so you can keep an eye on things as well. Now, additional optional extra sensors that you can purchase. You can get a lightning sensor. You can have up to 8 multi-channel temperature and humidity sensors in addition to the ones that are provided. You can also get up to 8 soil moisture sensors, up to 4 air quality sensors, and up to 4 water leak sensors. And they're also looking to develop future sensors as well. The wireless anemometer package assembly comes in 4 main sections in the box. You have the wind cups on top, they're separate, the wind vane underneath, and you have the main unit itself, as well as the mounting brackets. And the actual pole itself is not included. The anemometer cups and the wind vane are really easy to attach onto the main units. There's simply a screw on each that you tighten once you've gently pushed it onto the metal spindles. Just be careful with the spindles because they are slightly D-shaped in profile, so you need to make sure they do match up properly with the holes on the cups and the wind vane. The sensor reporting interval for the anemometer unit is 16.5 seconds. And in terms of the anemometer sensor itself, it has a built-in solar panel. But clearly that's only functioning in the daytime, so it also requires a backup battery for the sensor. And it's probably worth investing in a lithium battery for that. Lithium batteries tend to perform better in those lower temperatures. The wind speed range that this can record is between 0 to 50 meters per second, which is approximately equal to 0 to 100 miles per hour. And we also have some stats on the wind speed accuracy. So that is plus or minus 1 meter per second for speeds that are less than 5 meters per second, or plus or minus 10% for speeds that are greater than or equal to 5 meters per second. Now, another way is that they are plus or minus 0.1 miles per hour for speeds less than 11 miles per hour, or plus or minus 10% for speeds that are greater than or equal to 11 miles per hour. So if we take a look at the top part of this anemometer unit as well, you can see here there are 2 other sensors also integrated into the unit. And the first is that we have a UV sensor, and that has a UV index range of between 0 to 15. We also have a light sensor, and that has a light range of between 0 to 120 kilolux, and a light accuracy of plus or minus 15%. Now, it's really nice to have just one of these sensors included in a weather station, let alone 2, so we really are spoilt here. This is fantastic to have this integrated into the weather station as well. You can also see here is the solar panel that we mentioned earlier, and the battery compartment. This is the rain gauge, and it essentially comes in 4 main parts. Firstly, there's the metal mounting pole here with the associated brackets. There's the actual funnel itself, the collection funnel here. Inside that you have the debris screen there that filters out any leaves and insects, that kind of thing. And then there's the main rain gauge unit itself with a tipping bucket mechanism inside. Now the battery compartment will take one lithium battery. It's recommended to use lithiums to take those lower temperatures. And it comes disassembled, but it's very easy to show you what it looks like inside. We take that top part off there. You can see the tipping bucket mechanism inside there, and there's also the handy bubble level there, so you can really set that up perfectly how you want it. The debris screen there just pushes down, and there's a little loop underneath which clips it into place on the actual funnel itself, and the funnel you just push that into its position and rotate it to lock it in place. So it really is very straightforward to get up and running. Some statistics about the rain gauge sensor are that its reporting interval is 49 seconds. It has a rain volume display range of 0 to 6,000 millimeters on the app, a rain volume accuracy of plus or minus 5%, and a rain volume resolution of 0.1 millimeters or 0.01 inches. The temperature and humidity sensor is a really nice little device. As you can see, it's got the LCD screen here displaying the temperature in degrees C and the relative humidity in percentage. It's a nice compact unit, and it would do best to be somewhere that's sheltered in terms of being in the shade, away from direct sunlight and radiant heat sources. Better still if you can place it within a solar radiation shield, which is not included obviously, but you could put it in something like a Stevenson screen if you have one available. Now this takes two AA batteries, and it has a sensor reporting interval of 64 seconds. The temperature range it measures is between minus 40 to plus 60 degrees C, with a temperature accuracy of plus or minus 1 degree C, which is equivalent to roughly plus or minus 2 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature resolution is 0.1 degrees C, and the humidity range is between 10 to 99%, with an accuracy of plus or minus 5%. And the humidity resolution is 1%. The sensor data itself can be uploaded to the ecowit.net website, the wonderground.com website, the weathercloud.com website, and the wow.com website as well. And also it can be pushed to a mobile app which you can download on your mobile phone or tablet as well. Now this part is the Wi-Fi gateway, and it consists of the main module you can see here with some LED indicator lights and a button on there as well, which is the Wi-Fi configure/reset button. Now this device also has a sort of aerial coming up here, and we haven't quite installed this fully yet, but you need to try and keep it in the vertical position, so we'll just loop that round at the top for now. There we go. So the Wi-Fi bit connects via USB, and it's this bit which then uploads your data or pushes your data to the internet. And essentially it also has three sensors built into it as well. So it has a temperature sensor, a humidity sensor, and a barometric pressure sensor as well. Now the temperature range for measuring these indoor temperatures is between 0 and 50 degrees C, with a resolution of 0.1 degrees C. The humidity range is between 1 to 99%, with a resolution of 1%. And the barometric pressure range is between 300 to 1100 hectopascals. And the barometric pressure accuracy is plus or minus 3 hectopascals in 700 to 1100 hectopascal range. And for the barometric pressure resolution, so the WS View app is downloadable on mobile phone or tablet, and so we've got it displayed on our tablet at the moment. And as you can see, it fits the top half of the screen. It's not quite going down to the bottom, and unfortunately it doesn't allow you to rotate the screen so it's horizontal. So you have to have it in the portrait mode, as it were. But that's okay. It displays all the data on there, all the parameters: indoor temperature and humidity, outdoor temperature and humidity, absolute and relative pressure, which you can adjust depending on sea level. solar radiation, UV index, wind speed and wind gust speed, as well as the direction. Also below is the daily wind maximum and all the rainfall events as well. The side menu in this screen has several options too. You can go to weather services, which is all about uploading your weather to the EcoWit website and others. Calibration there, so you can adjust the various parameters up or down if needs be. Rain totals, which you can set or change. Device settings as well, that's specific to this device. Sensors ID, if we go ahead and hit the sensors ID, then it'll give you information about all the sensors it's currently detecting. So down the side here you've got the radio signal, which is high for all of them, and a battery level as well, which is showing for the anemometer. We've got our data uploading to the Weather Underground website, the wonderground.com, and from that it can actually feed back into the app and show all sorts of graphical displays and data as well, which is a really nice feature. So you can see here we've got the graphing for the temperature and dew point, humidity, pressure, wind gust and average, wind direction, precipitation, and then the solar radiation and the UV index as well, all graphed really nicely on the screen. Now, we mentioned earlier that we have a semi-professional station running alongside the EcoWit station as well. Well, here's a capture of the graphical display from the semi-professional station, and if I can quickly swap over, I'll show you the data from the EcoWit, and here's the EcoWit data. And you can see that they're very closely aligned. And in fact, the EcoWit updates to Weather Underground every minute. EcoWit.net Wi-Fi weather station has been really easy to install and really easy to get up and running with the Wi-Fi capability. That was really quick. The sensors were registered straight away, very promptly, and the signal strength has been excellent. And we have these scattered around our garden, so to pick up the strong signal so far has been brilliant. Now, clearly the proof is going to be in the long-term running of the station, and we might do a future update just to keep you posted on how that's going. But initial impressions so far have been really positive. We like the look of the station, we like the ease of installation, and we like the amount of features you get for your money. This is a really, really affordable station for your outbuildings, enabling you to monitor the conditions both inside and outside. And normally that would come at an extraordinary cost. Now, we have a semi-professional station as well as this one, and we've been comparing data, and I have to say that the data is very closely aligned between the two stations, and that's a real positive. Now, I suppose in terms of things to improve, well, for us it's always the case with some of these more affordable stations is that the data update intervals can be relatively long. So the wind speed, for example, updating in the period of time that it does means that it might miss some of those gusts. But that, that's a minor detail really. If this is about monitoring your outbuilding, then this is certainly going to do that job. We also like the idea of other sensors available and the fact that they're thinking about developing future sensors too. So that really does hopefully future-proof this weather station. So we highly recommend this. It's the EcoWit Wi-Fi weather station, model number GW1002 from EcoWit.net. Now, if you like what you've seen today, please head on to our YouTube channel if you're not there already. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell icon, to PubSheds TV, which is at youtube.com/c/pubsheds. Thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen today, then please consider heading over to our PubSheds TV YouTube channel if you're not there already, at youtube.com/c/pubsheds. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos from PubSheds TV. Thanks for watching.